Champions League 2. We are at the Al Maktoum Stadium, and it's the round of 16 that is getting underway today, the knockout stages. We had 32 teams who are here vying for AFC Champions League 2 glory in the group stages. 8 groups, 4 in the west, 4 in the east, and now we are into east and west region knockout stages. The round of 16, and it is Esteghlal from Iran taking on Al Hussein of Jordan. Fans here, as you can see, ready to cheer on the yellows and the blues. Al Hussein with a good following here. You can see plenty of them with their flags in the crowd. Beautiful stadium that we're in. Neutral territory to a certain extent. The fact that we're in the Al Maktoum Stadium in Dubai, but it's an absolutely beautiful venue for this match, and as you can see, it's a beautiful day. We had the weather that came on your screen a little bit earlier, and you could see that it was 23 degrees. Managers coming out and shaking hands. Sapinto of Esteghlal, Ney Franco of Al Hussein. Managers able to have a chat in advance in Portuguese, obviously. Ney Franco, 59-year-old Brazilian, is managed over a dozen clubs in Brazil thus far, including Brazil's under-20s. Moved to Al Hussein just at the start of this year, quite literally, taking over from Kim Machado, who was in charge of Al Hussein from June through to December. Sixteen teams involved now. We had the group stages, 32 teams, narrowed them down, so there were 8 different groups, and the top 2 from each group made it through. And in every case, it was the first place team now playing a second place team. We are still evolving in regional style, so 8 teams from the west of Asia and 8 teams from the east. Get through to the quarterfinals, then the semi-finals still be regionally done, and then the winners from the west will take on the winners from the east. That will be on the 17th of May. We're a long way away from this one just yet. Two-legged affair, these round of 16 matches, as will be the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. out come the teams. Al Hussein in yellow, Esteghlal in blue. Referee, 2 assistants, and the 4th official. And here we have the lineups. Habib Farabassi in goal for Esteghlal. Hardani, Ashurmatov, Fala Varzani and Jalili. The defensive lineup. Huge bench. You can see the likes of Dukens Nazon on the bench there. Their Haitian centre forward. So you can see Esteghlal keeping their powder dry on the bench. Referees, all from Oman, all 4 officials. And now the Al Hussein lineup. You can see Ashley Coffey in there up front, the number 9. Interesting to see that he has been given the nod up front rather than Latir Fall, the number 19. I'm sure we'll see him come on if necessary in the second half, but huge benches for both teams. Plenty of options for both managers. Al Hussein in yellow, of course, there without Ode Fakouri. Couple of goals in the group stages for them, but he moved to Pyramids in Egypt, the Egyptian team, just last week. Literally moved from the Champions League 2 to the Champions League Elite, and he scored on his debut in the Champions League, this of course being the African Champions League in Egypt. His team Pyramids, his new team, getting a 4-1 win over Rivers United from Nigeria. So Al Hussein having to do without him. And away we go. Al Hussein in yellow, playing from right to left, getting us underway. It's most likely going to be a 4-1-4-1 formation that you see them play in. Picked up in midfield by Esteghlal. And they move the ball out to the left. Possession from Esteghlal. Al Hussein with the first throw-in of the contest. Jalali gets back, tries to clear the ball, but ends up giving it away. And Al Hussein take it all the way back. Mohamed Taha on the left, playing quite a far way forward there. Salim Obaid plays it all the way back to the keeper, Yazid Aboulayla, who has to come out and clear that one. Wasn't the best of back passes. Picked up in midfield by Al-Hajj. And wayward passing again. Taha leaving this one to Obaid. Ney Franco da Silveira Junior, to give him his full name. Aboulayla through to Ayed. Plays it out wide to Salim Obaid. Hussein happy to keep possession at the back. There's that flat back four with Jalbouche, has come a long way back, but there he is making his way forward, given away on the right-hand side. Esteghlal, can they keep a little bit of possession? They've had very little possession so far. Munir, the Spaniard, played for the likes of Barcelona, Sevilla, Getafe, but joined Esteghlal in 2025. 30 years old, Moroccan born, but played much of his football in Spain. Chipped up the line, but that goes out of play. Salim with the throw-in. You've got Mohamed Taha playing almost as a wing-back. There he is, winning the throw-in. Cagey stuff at the moment. The two teams trying to analyse one another. Trying to keep a little bit of possession, but neither team has really been able to build an attack in these first 5 minutes. Esteghlal playing it around the back. And then a long ball forward. And that's an excellent ball forward. It finds Jazir Azani. Possession given away, and now Al Hussein can attack. Down the middle and then out to the right. Ball chipped forward by Ahmad Asaf, the defender who'd made his way forward. That was a little bit too ambitious and a not very well weighted pass from him. Habib Farabassi in goal today for Esteghlal. The number 1, Antonio Adan, the Spaniard, on the bench. And then the opposite number, Yazid Aboulayla, playing it out at the back. Esteghlal pick it up. Middle of the park, Jazir. Jalili gets it out, and then the ball given away once again. Neither team can really get a foot on the ball. Coffee came very deep, but that's an excellent ball up to Mahmoud Al-Mardi, who takes it to the byline. Can he get a cross in? Beats his man, tries to pick up a free kick, gets nothing out of it, appeals to the assistant, but gets no joy. That's the best move of the match so far. You can see him getting a nutmeg on Amir, and then he reckons he goes down under the challenge from Amir, but there was very little in that. Referee quite rightly giving a goal kick for that one. Esteghlal playing it around the back. Amir. Saman Falla infield to Amir. Amir been very involved so far. Jalili trying to take it down the wing. Nice little 1-2. Ball given away. Zamani gets it back. Referee's been allowing play to flow quite nicely. Esteghlal now. Kushki fires the ball over, and that was a chance there. All on his own in the centre, and could not get a foot on that one. That was an excellent cross from the left. And you'd have to say that was a gilt-edged chance. Right into the middle there, and Saeed Sarkisian very, very frustrated.
Ball fired forward. Now, Esteghlal moving the ball around the back. Patiently keeping possession.
.11 minutes gone. Very little to choose between the two teams. Only the one real chance for Esteghlal. The cross from the left that Sarkisian couldn't get on the end of. It was an absolutely gilt-edged chance. A beautiful ball from the left from Kushki. Esteghlal on the left once again. This is where they've looked the most dangerous. Can they get a cross in? They can get a cross in, but there's no one on the end of it. And the captain races over there, but can't pick up the ball. This is looking better from Esteghlal. They're, of course, the home team here. Now, Al Hussein. Al Hussein really struggling to build any attacks. There's nothing really to speak of from them so far. Early days, of course, but they are struggling to mount any kind of attack. Moving over to the right-hand side now. Patient stuff, it's perhaps a polite way of describing it. Al Hussein get the ball on the ground. That was almost an opening, but Al-Hajj couldn't get on the end of it for Al Hussein. Back to Amir. Lovely little pass through the middle. Ali Reza fails to get the ball out wide. Yusuf Al-Jabouch has come a long way back. Ayed. This is going to go back to the goalkeeper. No, Al Hussein managed to play it out wide. Taha. Back into the middle. And nice piece of work from Ayed. Yusuf Jabouch coming a long way back and has his pocket picked. And it ends up being an excellent intervention there. It looked like Jazir was clean through into the box, but that was an absolutely excellent sliding tackle from Taha coming all the way back. Obaid to Ayed. Al-Mardi, then a bit of a poor pass. Ali Reza. And this is probably one of the first free kicks of the contest thus far. Very little in it, but down goes Ali Reza. See, he's got his wrist bandaged. Out wide, and that's a nifty little move by the captain, Hardani. Rustam Ashurmatov. To Falla. Looks wide, finds his captain, Hardani. And the ball given away once again. Neither of these teams really mustering much in attack. It's nervous stuff. As you would expect, the stakes are high. All the way back to Farabassi in goal. He plays it out calmly. Both teams playing a high press, so it's difficult for them to build anything from the back. Nifty footwork from Munir. Hardani gets the ball back, but not in a really comfortable way. Neither team able to get a foot on the ball. It's a good cross-field pass out to the left wing. And a bit of pushing and shoving as the referee gives a free kick to Al Hussein. And then all sides say, no, there's absolutely nothing in it. Ahmad Asaf saying that there's nothing to complain about, nothing to see here. It was that fantastic crossfield ball from Amir. And then there ends up being a little bit of pushing and shoving. Very little in it, But the referee opts for a restart. Offside was what it was. Second time that Esteghlal are being caught offside. Al Hussein haven't really been far enough forward to get themselves in an offside position yet. Can they muster an attack here? The answer to that one is no. Jalali punts the ball forward. It goes back to Hardani. He takes a little bit of time, looks around, surveys his options. The only real option is behind him in Krushki. Very high press from the likes of Aref. We haven't seen much of Kofi. There he is running around trying to put pressure on the keeper. And then a more hopeful ball forward that's immediately intercepted by Obaid. But they get it back. Hardani for Esteghlal. Perhaps that is going to be the way forward. Trying to find Sarkisian. You can hear the Al Hussein ultras in the corner there. Of the spectacular Al Maktoum Stadium in Dubai. Ubaid ends up, it's a little bit of a hospital pass. Gets it back, gives it away, and we're going to have the first shot on goal, and it ends up being an excellent save by Habib Farabassi, but it was Munir. A beautiful curling effort from just outside the box. Munir, the 30-year-old Moroccan, who joined Esteghlal at the start of the season. Said, it is, doing the hard work and getting Pedro Henrique, the Brazilian defender, out of the way. That might have taken a deflection as well. It ends up being an excellent save by Abu Layla. Corner for Esteghlal, the first of the contest, and it doesn't make it past the first man. That's got to be a disappointment. Almost 20 minutes in, finally get a corner, and the ball ends up going back to their own goalkeeper. Esteghlal decides to build from the back again. But that is a big opportunity that went begging there from the corner. Not getting it past the near post after all that hard work. And that excellent shot from Munir. Good save in the end from Abu Layla. The first time that he's really been called on. See, once again, that's a couple of times the crossfield pass from right to left. This has seen Esteghlal caught offside. Hussein playing that, Al Hussein playing that offside trap effectively at the moment. In comes Taha. And that's a raking ball out to the right wing. Asaf not quite able to get on the end of it, but he's going to win his side a corner. Jalali, I think, took a knee to the guts inadvertently from Asaf. I think he's the one who ended up clattering into his opposite number, but it's a corner now for Al Hussein. Can they do better than Esteghlal did a couple of minutes ago? Plenty of men in the box. Pedro Henrique has come up. Floated in, and it's a better effort, and oh, that one just wide. That's as good an opportunity as we've had so far, and just failed to hit the mark with the header. We saw that Pedro Henrique was going to come forward, gets ahead of his man, the Brazilian defender, and he's disappointed with himself that he couldn't get that one on target. Didn't get the angle right at all. But that's promising from Al Hussein. That's as good as we've seen so far from them. Esteghlal patient once again. Match is beginning to open up a little bit. Both teams playing a very high press. You can see there four Esteghlal, 5-6 forwards there, not letting Al Hussein make any inroads. So back, all the way back comes Al Hajj. Forwards having to drop very deep to help out the midfield for both teams. Jalbouche coming back, winning the ball back. From the right, now out to the left. Mohamed Taha. A very speculative ball, and that's going to be cut out, but it's nicely done. They've left Shazir a lot of work to do, and he needs help from one of his teammates. And it's going to be a throw in for Al Hussein. Ball fired in there by Obaid. An immediate quick kick from Farabassi in goal. That's one way of getting past the high press. Zamani loses the ball. And now it's Al Hussein's chance to attack through. Mahmoud Al Mahdi. Saleh Hardani happy to put that one out for a throw-in. Taha comes a long way forward, and it's a poor throw-in. Gives the ball away to Saeed Sarkisian. Right to left once again, Munir. Plenty of options on the left, perhaps too many options for them. Esteghlal needing to spread out more, which is what they do. Ashurmatov out right to Fala. Saleh back to Fala. And that ball goes the half the length of the pitch. Saman apologising for that one. Into the 25th minute of this contest. A few half chances to speak of, but nothing more. AFC Champions League 2 action. We're into the round of 16. Home and away. Esteghlal at home for this one, and next week Al Hussein will be the home team for the second leg. Esteghlal back to Ashurmatov, and now they have the chance to build, and that's a beautiful move down the left from Kushki. And it earns them a free kick on the edge of the box. Ali Reza Kushki will see this beautiful move. Leaves Ahmad Asaf for dead, and then cuts his way back inside. Ends up having his heel clipped. I think it's Asaf who already it is. It's Asaf who had been left on the floor, groping for thin air, ended up coming back and clipping the heels of Ali Reza Kushki, who's going to fire this one in from the left-hand side of the box. They did poorly with the corner about 5 minutes ago, and that's been their only chance so far. Can they do better now? Kushki it is, floats that one over, and that's an absolutely excellent save by Abu Laila. That one was heading for the far corner. That was a goal. That was going to go in the far corner there. You can see what a brilliant save it was from Abu Laila. So Esteghlal looking livelier now. A second corner for them. Floated over, out comes the keeper, gets a fist to it, and it is hoiked away by Al-Hajj. He'll be quite happy to breathe a sigh of relief there. Habib Farabassi coming way out of his goal to keep the impetus with Esteghlal. A couple of excellent opportunities there. That was a beautiful strike from Kushki from the dead ball. That one was heading for the inside netting until Yazid Aboulayla clawed that one out and kept it level pegging. Another opportunity for Esteghlal, but Jalali can't get the ball back. Al Hussein, can they break? Yes, they can. Down the left. Taha shows a lot of pace, tries to buy a free kick, but nothing doing, says the referee. Taha then gets it back. Al-Mardi swap sides. Al Hussein looking the livelier now. End-to-end stuff, Jalbouche loses the ball. Esteglal's turn to break. Inside to Munir. Finds himself with two members of the opposition for company and gives away the ball. Saleh getting the better of Aref there. You can see why Aref was looking for a free kick there. There was contact. Clever play from the Esteghlal captain. Ney Franco looking impassive on the sidelines, the Al Hussein coach. Almost up to the half-hour mark. Patient from Esteghlal. Trying to invite. You can see that Al Hussein playing with such a high press. They're trying to draw the attackers in and then pick their pockets. Very difficult for them to do, as down goes Ali Reza Kushki. Does he get a knee in the back? I think he lands on the back of Saeed Al-Rozan. Definitely no malice there, but it was an awkward landing for him. Almost half an hour gone in this ACL Champions League 2 tie. No goals. Better of the chances have gone the way of Esteghlal. Al Hussein in possession now, though. Committing men forward. Obaid gets the ball across. That's a nice little pass through to Al-Hajj, who gets it wide. Out onto the wing to Asaf. Playing almost as a wing back. Back it goes. Obaid. Quick passing. Slick passing. And, of course, as soon as I say that, out of play. Al-Mardi asking too much of Taha. Excellent work at the back, and it's given away by the captain, who then makes sure he gets the ball back himself, makes the mistake and then corrects it himself, and then sprays a beautiful ball wide to Ali Reza Kushki. Kushki inside to Munir. Munir is someone we haven't seen a whole lot of. Zamani out to the right. Shazir Asani looking better now from Esteghlal, and then the ball given away, and it'll be a free kick 25 yards from their own goal for Al Hussein. Zamani just treading on the boot of Obaid. You see him wincing there. Abu Layla with the free kick just outside his own box. Plenty of Al Hussein fans in yellow. Jordanian community here in Dubai. Slick little move, but Taha can't make the most of it. Esteghlal now, can they break? No, ball given away immediately, so it's going to be Al Hussein's chance to build again. And they're going to do so patiently. So both teams, when they're not in possession of the ball, very well organised, making it very difficult for their opponents to break through. Seen a lot of passing around the back. Both teams trying to draw their opponents in. And 9 times out of 10, that doesn't end up paying off. You see the high press. Coffee doing a lot of hard work, but with very little possession up front for Al Hussein. The Jordanians patient once again. Moving the ball right to left. Obaid. Taha inside, back to Taha. Into the middle, but once again they've got to go all the way back. Pedro Enrique had that header early on, but he couldn't get on target. Ball given away. Chance now for Amir. But again, Al Hussein get back in numbers. You can see them committing men behind the ball. Esteghlal out to Saleh, the captain, who cuts inside. Very difficult for either team to unlock anything at the moment. Almost all 22 players in the middle third of the park. Both teams seeing the high press playing off very well. Saman drops the shoulder, gets the ball out wide to the right. Munir. Munir without many options though. Short passes, Jazir. Esteghlal tried it down the right, they'll have a go down the left now. Nice little interplay, Ali Reza. But again, solid defending. Now Al Hussein, can they get men forward quickly? Coffey's looking for it on the right. Curiously, opts not to chase that one. Wasn't the best of passes from Yusuf Abu Jalbouch, but Sissa, as he is known. "36 minutes gone. A chance now for Esteghlal to break. Out to the right to Munir. Ends up going all the way back to Habib Farabassi. Munir through the middle. Esteghlal have got numbers forward. Al Hussein have got numbers back. Out wide to Azani. Saman to Rustam. Back to Rustam. Patient, but they've got no option really. Esteghlal. Munir curls one into the box, and this is what you need, a loose ball picked up by Saeed. Out to the left, and the ball given away. Now can Al Hussein break? Ball fired out to the left. Get the commanding presence. Valdi Reza clears the ball. Salim Obaid. Esteghlal now with Zamani. Azani out to Jalali. Esteghlal down the left once again. In comes Azani. He's been a very busy player. Little to show for it thus far. Saman. Up to the captain, Saleh. Saleh, can he drive into the box? Gets it out wide to Zamani. Loose turn and shot, and that's another excellent save by Abu Layla. That's twice he's kept his team in it. Down low to his left. Excellent turn and shot by Saeed Sarkisian. Created a little bit of room for himself, and that's a fantastic save from Abu Layla. Sapinto disappointed, but you've got to give credit to the Al Hussein goalkeeper. He's kept his team in it twice now. 2 shots on target for Esteghlal, and they've been absolute scorchers, and both time it's Yazid Abu Layla who's clawed Al Hussein out of trouble. Fired into the box. That header just wide. So there have been a couple of headers off target from set pieces for Esteghlal, but a couple of absolutely fantastic shots. But that man in red, Abu Layla, when he's been called upon, he has stood up to be counted. Be interesting to see whether that header from Ayed would have counted. Would it have been called offside? Fantastic shot on the turn from Saeed Sarkisian. That certainly wasn't offside, and it took a fantastic save from Abu Layla to keep the scores level. Azani. Esteghlal with the wind in their sails now. You can see 60% possession, and a lot of that has come in the last few minutes. Ney Franco's side with their backs to the wall at the moment. 5 minutes to go in the first half. All the way back to Ashur Matov. Al Hussein with 11 men behind the ball. Takes 2 defenders to get the ball back for Al Hussein, but they do so. What options now? Fired forward by Al Rozan. Perhaps that's what you need to do. Maybe a loose ball, a bit of pinball, and you'll be able to get possession. Coffee can't get the ball back, as it's a foul by Sisa. Cisse joined Al Hussein in 2024 from Al Faisali. He's 31 years, he's 27 years old. Played 31 times for the team in yellow and scored 16 goals for them already. Hasn't looked like getting on the score sheet today. And obviously there's plenty of time yet. First yellow card of the contest, and it goes against Saeed Al Ruzan. Just a little drop of the shoulder to keep Munir out. Harsh, but it did stop an attack in its tracks. So Al Ruzan is going to have to be a little bit careful from now on. "40 yards out, free kick. And it ends up going 45 yards out now, Azani. I think they've lost the benefit of the free kick, but Azani drives, makes his way into the left-hand side of the box. Couldn't get a shot away, Saeed. Huge opportunity. Excellent drive from Azani, made his way all the way into the box. It wasn't the best of free kick routines, didn't come off, but then Azani driving 25 yards into the box and getting the ball across to Saeed. Esteghlal with all the possession in the last 5 or 10 minutes. Very much playing as the home team. Out wide to Munir. Azani over on the right-hand side now. Can he do the same as he did on the left? Spins around, keeps possession, keeps Taha away. Not enough space for him though. Saman back to Ashur Matov. Huge ball into the box, but that was meat and drink for Abu Layla. He's been a standout player for Al Hussein in this first half. A couple of gilt-edged chances for Esteghlal. And it's been the Al Hussein keeper who's kept them in it. Ball fired down the right, but it's a little bit too long. Almost a little bit too long for Al Hajj. But he's won his team a throw-in as Azani has to put that ball out of play. There's the driving run from Azani all the way into the box. Crosses it beautifully for Saeed, who couldn't get a shot away. Had 3 defenders around him. Azani again. Gets past 2 men. Now latches onto this one. He's through. It's a one-on-one. Can he chip the keeper? Sends it wide. Abu Layla came out, narrowed the angle. Be interesting to see whether this one was offside. But once again, well, it would have been a very, very close decision. And as it is, the assistant didn't have a decision to make as Azani tries to chip the keeper. Credit to Abu Layla. Came out, narrowed the angle. Sapinto doesn't mind that. Azani looking very lively. He'll be disappointed with himself that that shot didn't go on target. We've had the regulation 45 minutes and we'll have just 1 minute added on at the end of this first half. No score between the two teams. Foul in the box by Ashley Coffey. You can see him pulling on the shirt of Saman Fala, or Sami as he's known. And the referee decides that he has had enough of this first half. So at the Al Maktoum Stadium in Dubai, goalless between Esteghlal and Al Hussein. The better of the chances went the way of the team in blue. the home team. Habib Farabassi, by far the less solicited of the two goalkeepers. Some fantastic saves by Yazid Aboulayla in goal for Al Hussein to keep it at a goalless scoreline at half-time in this match between Esteghlal and Al Hussein. Round of 16, first leg in the Asian Champions League 2.
Still a Skytrax 5-star airline. That's a lot of desks.
Highlights from the first half, and most of them went the way of the team in blue. Saeed just failing to get on the end of that ball early on. There was very little to choose between the two teams in the early going. And then there was the first excellent save by Aboulayla from that shot from Munir that was deflected. And maybe it would have hit the post, maybe it would have gone just wide. And here's another one, clawed away. An absolutely fantastic save at full stretch by Aboulayla from that free kick from the edge of the box. No doubt about that one, that was going to creep in just under the bar. Fantastic work by Aboulayla. And once again he was called on, low to his left. An excellent turn and shot from Saeed. And you can see Aboulayla telling his team, come on guys, I can't do this all on my own. But he certainly has done it all on his own in the first half. Sapinto disappointed. His team certainly making all the running. But half-time in the Al Maktoum Stadium, Dubai. Asian Champions League 2, round of 16, first leg. Esteghlal 0, Al Hussein 0.
unites us from the roar of the fans to the stare of the game's greats. Football teaches us how to live with integrity, discipline, and respect. Every match is a test, not just of skill, but of character. This is part of the game too, because true champions don't just play hard, they play clean, on the pitch and beyond it. It's our responsibility to protect the game.
يا شباب ابو خليفه تسمعني؟ الغزالي نغير في الحسين في تغيير. ايه في تغيير رقم 3 او 17 من الحسين. قاسم تغير قاسم يلا ابدا على طول ابدا على طول كل سعد Come on!
Good, Marty. Good, Sisa. Deep, bravo. Foul. Again, down the side.
ما في شيء. اوكي ازرق ازرق. خلاص 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 خلاص.
Al Hussein taking the lead. About 15 minutes in, 15 minutes left. This is going to be a huge victory for them if they can see it out in the last 5 minutes. And a chance for them to seal this victory. Floated in and high, goes way over the bar. They won't mind too much about that. They'll have taken a good couple of minutes off the clock. Four minutes of the added 7 to go. 7 minutes added on because of those 2 disallowed goals for Esteghlal. Ney Franco hoping his team can see out the remaining 4 minutes. Cross from the left. Al-Jalili. Desperate, quick throw in. Al-Jalili floats one over. Real bodies in the box. Well, a let-off there for Al Hussein. With just a few minutes to go, the referee's having to look at things. Dukens Nazon, who came on as a second-half substitute, couldn't get a shot away. He reckons he was pulled over. Golizadeh trying to get the ball over from the left. And the ball hoofed forward by Al Hussein. Ahmadi, another second-half substitute, tries to chip the ball forward. More in hope than expectation, and it's a free kick for Al Hussein, and that will give them the opportunity to take another few minutes off the, or another few seconds. Amir sticking an arm out there, clumsy, with only 2 minutes to go. Chipped forward, trying to take as much time off the clock as they can, Al Hussein. Bit of argy-bargy on the sidelines. Sisa, the goal scorer. Surely the last chance now for Esteghlal. A reminder that it's a two-legged affair, so they're not out of this. They don't need to equalise now. They've got another opportunity to do so in a week's time, but, well, have they just been given a lifeline? Rustam Ashurmatov. It was a clumsy trip there, and that was Ali Hajabi, who's come on as a substitute in the second half for Al Hussein, giving away the free kick into the last minute of time added on. The ball floated into the box. So many men in yellow getting behind the ball to clear it. Floated into the box again by Golizadeh, and it goes behind for a goal kick. That will surely be it. Yazid Aboulayla, arguably the man of the match. 3 incredible first half saves. Ney Franco looking worried. The referee's looking at his watch. He's going to blow any second now. Once the ball's in the air, the referee brings this contest to an end. Kazim Matar Al-Hatmi. And what a victory it is. Al Hussein, to the delight of their fans, sneaking a 1-0 victory over Esteghlal, courtesy of that Sisa goal. 78 minutes in. It was all Esteghlal in the first half. Plenty from them in the second half as well. 2 disallowed goals, both of them for offside, both of them close, but both of them definitely offside. Good long-range efforts they were as well. But Sisa, with 12 minutes to go, sealing the victory for Al Hussein. Fans in the crowd absolutely delighted. Al Hussein take a 1-0 lead into the home leg that will be played in a week's time of this Asian Champions League 2 round of 16 match. Disappointment for Saleh, the Esteghlal captain. They had far more possession than Al Hussein, but the fans in the crowd won't mind that. It was backs to the wall. in the first half and in the first half of the second half as well. So for a good 60 or 70 minutes, it was all Esteghlal. 3 fantastic chances in the first half, the 2 disallowed goals in the second. And then Hussein taking the chance when it came their way through Sisa. Well, there's the possession for you, 62% for Esteghlal. 4 shots on target, 3 of those seeing fantastic saves by Yazid Abu Layla. The red card for Esteghlal as well, though. That certainly turned the match in the second half. And the fans in yellow, what a night for them. The team goes over and receives the plaudits from the home fans.